Welcome. I am Ernie Goss, research faculty member with AIM, that's Applied Information Management here in Denver, Colorado, and I'm also a faculty member, an economist with Hyder College of Business and with Creighton University in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska. So today we're releasing our workforce index. That's the index of job openings divided by the unemployment rate. So obviously the larger the number of job openings relative to the unemployment, the index is higher. The higher the better. The index spans between 0 and 100. Anything above 50 we normally think of as that's positive. And Colorado's is very positive. Moving from 69.1 last month and to 71.3 for the month of June. That's very solid. Moving Colorado from 18th best in the country to 17th best in the country. Again, moving in the right direction, very strong workforce index, meaning again the job openings divided by the unemployment, the number of unemployed. The top states in the U.S., the top 5 for the month of June: North Dakota, no surprise there with energy. Vermont, a little bit of a surprise there. Florida, number 3, showing leisure and hospitality, tourism growing. Kansas coming in at number 4, and of course Kansas a lot to do with agriculture. And then finally the 5th top 5, Iowa coming in there number 5. Of course that's agriculture. Iowa's doing very well. The bottom 5, not where you want to be, folks. We've got Maine at number 50, 49 California, 48 Mississippi, no surprise there, 47th New York, and 46th West Virginia. A lot there to do with coal. Of course, coal is no longer in favor, and we're seeing that spill over into the West Virginia economy. Now, in turning back to Colorado, where were the areas of where there were the most job openings? First off, sales. Sales, very strong. A lot of job openings there. Management, a lot of management jobs open relative to the unemployment rate. And finally, customer services positions, a lot of jobs there. Now let's look at it in terms of where Colorado already has jobs. In other words, relative to the number of jobs, where are the job openings? There, number 1 is finance. Finance got a lot of job openings relative to the job base there. That's of course very good. We're seeing that growth. Of course, that's not new. That was what we had that last month. Looking ahead, we expect that to continue. A lot of finance jobs opening up in Colorado. Engineering, very good, of course. We've got there the highway bill, which the Congress has yet to pull through. That's a concern. Of course, that will hit civil engineering. Real concerns there if Congress and the President don't come to some agreement on financing new roads and infrastructure out there. That's a real concern. Finally, customer services, again, a lot of jobs there relative to the job base. Now, looking ahead, or actually looking ahead and behind, looking behind, total employment in Colorado grew by 2.8%. Now that doesn't mean anything except to an economist. 2.8%, that's almost double what we're seeing in the rest of the nation. So Colorado doing very well. Looking at manufacturing employment growth, where we really like to see some real solid improvements, 2.5%. That's probably, again, about double what we're seeing in the rest of the nation. Now, on the negative side, and you know we economists always like to look on the negative side, or at least we're prone to do that. We are called the dismal science for a reason. And wage growth in manufacturing on about 2.5% for Colorado. That's only slightly above inflation. We need that a lot, well above inflation. It should be 4 to 5% growth. 2.5% wage growth is not good for Colorado. Now, what indicators should you be on the lookout for going forward? Because I would typify this as the Goldilocks economy for Colorado. Not too hot, not too cool, just right. Well, now, what are some indicators that you could keep an eye on to know when they might be getting too hot or too cold? Watch the employment report, which comes out the first Friday in August. That's a real key indicator to watch. Watch for the inflation numbers that come out the middle of the month from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Very important. very important, because when those numbers get above 3 to 4%, then watch out for rate hikes from the Federal Reserve, and those rate hikes now are slated to come in the first half of 2015. Well, it could come in the first quarter of 2015 if we see this inflationary devil, I'll call it the devil of inflation, picking up too much. I think they're a bit too sanguine, too optimistic in inflation. Our inflation gauge say, hey, inflation's more of an issue than they think it is. But they are in charge. Ernie Goss is not in charge. AIM is not in charge. Creighton University here at the Hyder College of Business is not in charge. They determine interest rates, and they're keeping interest rates, I think, too low. So, all in all, it was a good report from here at the AIM Institute, Applied Information Management here in Denver, Colorado, and the Hyder College of Business at Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska, putting it together until we see you on the second Tuesday of August. May your economic cups runneth over. Thank you.